Custom motorcycles often have one goal in mind: to be functional and practical for everyday use. However, once in a while, a build comes along that's not designed for daily riding, but instead aims to leave a lasting impression with sheer beauty and uniqueness. The BMW R75 6-bore tracker from Rusty Factory, located in Malaysia, is just such a creation. It's an extraordinary motorcycle that blurs the lines between vintage bobber and classic bore tracker, taking custom bike building to an entirely new level. Started with a 1975 BMW R75 6, Rusty Factory's vision for this bike was clear: build something stunning, daring, and wholly original. While the majority of the bike's original components were stripped away, one part that remained was the legendary Boxer twin engine. This engine was polished to a mirror finish, making it not only a powerful piece of machinery, but also a visual centerpiece that draws you in with its gleaming surfaces and meticulous attention to detail. The exhaust system of this custom bike is as minimalistic as it gets. A simple slash-cut exhaust exits directly below the engine cylinders. Short and clean, the exhaust system complements the bike's stripped-down aesthetic while adding to its vintage-inspired look. What's fascinating is the drivetrain. The gear changes are performed via a jockey shifter, which works in unison with a foot-operated clutch. Power is then sent to the rear wheel via a custom-built shaft mechanism, which doubles as the rear drum brake system. It's a seamless, intricate design that screams custom craftsmanship at every turn. Rusty Factory's dedication to creating a unique bike doesn't stop at the drivetrain. The motorcycle's frame is a bespoke hardtail module, carefully designed and pieced together by hand. The rear of the frame is where you'll find one of the bike's most striking details: a mesh-covered LED taillight cleverly integrated into the frame tubing. This is just one of the many subtle yet brilliant touches that make this custom bike a true work of art. The wheels, or footwear as we like to call them, are equally as impressive. The front rim measures a sleek 21 inches, while the rear rim comes in at 19 inches. These spoked hoops are wrapped in vintage-style rubber that complements the bike's retro aesthetic. However, what really stands out is the absence of front brake, which helps keep the design as clean as possible. While this may not be practical for every rider, it certainly adds to the bike's stripped-down charm. One of the most standout features of the BMW R75 6-bore tracker is its majestic Springer forks. These forks, with their impeccable design, serve as one of the most visually stunning parts of the bike. Adding to the aesthetic are the handlebars, which are among the neatest we've ever seen. There are no switches, grips, or levers cluttering the handlebars, just a minimalist, raw design. A small rectangular headlight is mounted further ahead, adding another layer of functionality while keeping the design clean and purposeful. Moving to the rear, you're greeted with a long, slender fuel tank that's a true metalworking masterpiece. The tank is a custom creation by a local metalwork expert, and its shape and smooth lines are a testament to the skill and artistry that went into building this bike. Behind the fuel tank is the seat base, which sits on a spring mechanism, further enhancing the bike's old-school charm. When it comes to the paint job, Rusty Factory decided to go with a minimalist approach. The fuel tank and frame are coated in a creamy off-white color, providing a contrast against the beautifully polished metal elements scattered across the bike. The engine, rims, and Springer forks gleam with a mirror-like finish, making every part of the bike a visual spectacle. The whole bike comes together as a cohesive and breathtaking masterpiece that showcases the highest level of custom motorcycle craftsmanship. In conclusion, the BMW R75 6-bore tracker from Rusty Factory is a true showstopper. While it may not be the most practical bike for everyday use, it's an undeniable piece of motorcycle art. With its clean lines, minimalistic design, and impeccable craftsmanship, it's a bike that leaves a lasting impression and proves that sometimes the true beauty of a custom build is in the details.